doing, and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. What's happening and welcome. Glad that y'all could join the player. What it do. Glad that y'all still around here living. That's a good thing, ain't it? It should be a good thing out here in these streets. Trying to plug up some. Hell, I might electrocute myself. Record. About to plug some in. This thing go stop. Boom. It's a good thing that I didn't explode just then. But what it do? How y'all living? How's y'all living? Everybody good? Everybody good. I hopefully you all is having a wonderful day. Shout out to James for the $3 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Coming in early. That's what I'm talking about. Bam, y'all. We also streaming live. On twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. We had 197 followers. We trying to get 200. We're trying to bust 200 wide open. I can't do it without you beautiful people out here in these streets. Can't do it without you. Can't do it without you peoples. I can't. Y'all the only one who can help a player get there. For real though. Hell, if you're new around here, subscribe. Y'all tell somebody about a player. Do not be afraid. Today is Tuesday. It is Tuesday. We damn it, we barely off the weekend. We barely off of the weekend, and we're just trying to make it through the week. Shout out to everybody who is working jobs that they don't want to work. Shout out to the people who is working jobs that they do want to work. Shout out to the people who ain't got no job and don't want to work. Shout out to the people who ain't got no job and do want to work. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the living. Shout out to all the living out here. They done put up a, wait, I think this is from 4 years ago. Bam. They be doing the most out here on Twitter. If y'all not follow me on Twitter, man, you is the problem. Twitter or X, the Willie Williams Show. Going around there and check a player out real quick. Damn it, I guess we just gotta wait for the numbers to come up. I'm still trying to see some because I'm on the. Oh, is she mad? Oh, she over there trying to argue. Shout out to KK. Shout out to KK out here in these streets. They is reposting what was that thing? They reposting the debates from 4 years ago when people did not vote her in as the nominee to run for president. Now she black and y'all care. Hilarious. Listen. People they tend to forget that KK. Kamala Harris, she ran for president for 4 years ago. She did her debates, some shit that she did not do now. It has not been done now. She's been appointed. She has not been voted in by the delegates. She's been placed, and then the delegates have to back her up. Think about it. She ran for office 4 years ago and did not get, if I'm not mistaken, she did not get one person to pick her through like the delegation. Well, no. Let me go ahead and take that back. I'm pretty sure that she had some, but she didn't have a lot. You say hot toy Harris, that's what's up. Listen, she didn't have a lot. She was really low, and I think that she had stepped down or something. I think she had done quit. In them same debates, she called our now president a racist. Now he's the best thing smoking. That's what's up. That's what's up. Give yourself a pat on the back, man, because y'all had to hit 100 by 07. Yes, y'all did. I appreciate that right there. So they is reposting
the videos to where she was doing in the Democrat debate with Tulsi, and she looks very, very angry. Here, damn it, it said I can't hear which part of the debate that they cut out for this right here, but it looks very, very interesting. A matter of fact, let me just repost it to my Twitter. Now, watch this. Now she's black. And y'all mama's black. Remember that. Remember what Ricky Smiley had done told us. Y'all mama is black. I'm in tears right now. Our mama wasn't black 4 years ago when she was trying to run for president. Well, when she was running for president. They was not, and I repeat, I want y'all to really understand and to remind y'all how fake we is out here in this street. How fake and phony and how much this is a game. It's all a game. We was not pushing, she would be the first black woman. Remember that? We was not pushing she would be the first black woman. I just thought about that right there. We was not pushing she could be the first black woman president. That was not being pushed 4 years ago. Why is that? Y'all thought about that? I do. Listen, vote for whoever you want to vote for. We don't even much care around here. You know what I'm saying? You can do you. I ain't even much tripping. But just understand when people is fake and phony out here in the goddamn street. Even the peoples that's in y'all lives who is now diehard KK fans. Diehard KK fan. He gonna be the first black woman. Well, bitch, where y'all was when the where was your antenna when the bitch was on the stage 4 years ago? And everybody in their doggone feeling, kicking and crying and shit, all at the same damn time. Black power, Wakanda forever. Remember she had to do that? Wakanda forever. Y'all play too damn much. And that's why people don't take Dog Hugh 4 serious. Anyway. They say my mom just tried to get into a political argument. I stopped her before she started. I say, you ain't gonna like my answer. Say, I don't think we should do this, big baby. You know what I'm saying? Listen. And one thing about me, which I do understand, well, I can understand it now because I'm older, but as we was growing up, you could always hear there's two things that you don't talk about at the dinner table, which is religion and politics. And then as I got older, I kind of understood why. Because people don't like to be challenged for their beliefs. People don't like to be challenged for the shit that they believe in. And you don't want to destroy dinner. Shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. You say, well, I have a question. Say, is she a man? You said you saw a video? You is lying to me. You got to send me that video. Oh, you got to send me that video to see if we come up with the same thing. You say, Willie, I sent you a picture of her dad. He is black. Listen. Watch this. When I be saying a person is not black, I want y'all to understand it. I'm finna clear it up for those of you who may be confused about when I say someone ain't black. See, you can be my complexion. You're not American. You're not black. I'm gonna say it again. When we say that we black in America, we is black Americans. We not from your islands. No. We not from another country. No. Because those people from another country and islands also say they are not black. So I ain't finna argue with these damn people who know who they is. They say they not that. So I'm not going to make them be that. I know what we go through and went through in the great United States of America. We is a totally different black than outsiders. I'm so sorry. I know. It's shocking to a whole bunch of you good people. We're just different, and it's okay. It's all right. Listen to all my doggy folk. It's okay that everybody that has a dark skin is not black. It's all right. It's okay. Shout out to our Dodger Trap for being a member for 27 months. It's a people people that don't know why they do what they do never want their choices challenged. There you go. You say if you are right, you'll always come to the same conclusion. Right? Facts, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Listen, I love to have those types of conversations. If I ever get a chance to in the future with friends and family, I love it because I just love to listen to people and I just repeat back what they said and be like, that makes sense? I just use their words. That's all you got to do. I just use their words and, just be asking questions. And, sometimes it's better to be thought dumb or ignorant. I love to make people think I'm ignorant. Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Ooh, say they own slaves, not Trump peeps. Sure enough, didn't. Yeah, her dad them had had some Stevens around there. They had some Stevens and the Django's and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Listen, it's all right if you're not black and American. It's all right. Jamaicans say they're not black. Haitians say they're not black. Dominicans say they're not. Anybody from overseas, anybody from the UK, Africa, they're not black. We got to stop it. It's all right if you still want to support your sister. I get it. But your mama black, your black mama in America is not the same black mama that she had. Oops, her mother's not even black. That's what's up. That's what's up. Salute Detroiters up in the building. What it do, what it do. Y'all, let's go on and get into a little news. Listen, we going to only be around here on YT tonight. We staying around here on YT. This is where we going to be at. This is where we going to be at. We got a few things to go over. I don't know if we're going to be here the whole night. I don't know because I can make a move as I see when I get ready to go ahead on and finish up. Some they say, Willie, when the night news is over, I will find and send you the video. Oh, thank you. Please, I need to see what you is talking about. Because people can like make the argument of, well, she ain't got no damn churn. Which is kind of crazy though that we be thinking, because women have done that to men for so long. Oh, you 30 and you ain't got no children? Oh, you must be gay. You know what I'm saying? And then men starting to question women that you at a certain age and you ain't got no damn children, because there's so many of our trans sisters who that are like their numbers is really, really growing, and it's hard to discern. It's hard to differentiate between the two sisters. It's hard. It's really, really hard, man. And it's kind of like if you ain't got no goddamn church, if you ain't pop out a baby, man, these players, they damn near don't believe that you is a woman. Hey. And rightfully so, though. And they also giving them that new monkey out here. They making new monkey. The problem is really, really going to get wild is once they start giving our trans sisters uteruses and ovaries to where they can produce children, it's over. Listen, you better stick with who you with right now. You better stick with who you with right now. If the person you with came out they mama monkey with a monkey, you might as well just stay together. Because about the next 5 to 10, it's going to be ugly. Oh, Jesus. Y'all going to be laid up with your partners. Just trying to tell you something. Y'all already calling your la-las bruh. Mm-hmm. How about just mind your own damn business? Bam. Y'all, let's go ahead on and get into it. Uh-oh. They say, Willie, I am from the UK, and every single black person in the UK calls themselves black, and black people in Jamaica calls themselves black. You know what I noticed? A lot of them, they refer to themselves as blacks as long as it's something positive that black folks in America do. When it's something negative that black folks in America do, oh, I am not black. I'm Jamaican. I'm not black, I'm Haitian. I've been black in America all my life. I'm out of Dade County. This is where the Caribbean people reside at, in Dade County. I've watched it my whole life. As soon as shit is things positive. Oh, they black then. Oh yeah. I am in agreement. I am in agreement. Oh, they blackity black. Let it be something negative. Let you try to group them in with something negative that's going on with black folk. I'm just saying something. But they is who they is and we is who we is. We are different and it's okay. It's okay. Our problem is we is really the problem. Black folks in America, black Americans is really the problem. Because we is so damn inclusive. That's the problem. We can be down with every other group, culture, nationality, ethnic, and all that. But we got to do like everybody else, because everybody ain't white. Everybody ain't Jewish. Everybody ain't Chinese. Everybody ain't Indian. A lot of them look alike. A lot of Jewish people look like white people. White people can look like Jewish people, but there's a separation there. They not the same. Some Jewish people call themselves white. Am I lying? Just saying. Black people ain't all that accepting the strangers. Listen. And this is why I was just saying. Some people call themselves this until shit hit the fan, and then they go back to who they really are. They say skin color is nothing. Well, ask them people who used to hang us if skin color ain't nothing. I'm just saying. Can you break dance or do you smoke menthols? Oh, Jesus. Y'all, let's go on and get into something, because we need your eyes out here in the doggone street. We need your eyes on the prize. We need y'all's antennas up. Out here, we looking for somebody. We got a missing. We have a missing teen mother and a newborn baby.
Begin with that search for a missing 3-week-old baby and her 14-year-old mother. Police believe they could now be heading to the high desert. At one point today, another 15-year-old was also missing. But according to family, she is now back at home.
How old y'all think this baby is right here? How old do y'all think this beautiful baby is right here? Go ahead.
NBC4's Anastasia Olmos says,
I started the show wrong. Well, I started this story wrong. I was supposed to ask y'all before we even started. But go
live in El Sereno, and Anastasia, you just spoke to the...
Yeah, because they did say that she is 14 and also a 15-year-old was also missing. But go ahead.
Family a little while ago. What else did they have to tell you?
Well, Robert, the family tells me that they received a call from the 14-year-old, and the 14-year-old said that she and the baby are okay, but the family does not know where they are. Their biggest concern right now is that that baby needs her medicine. Now, the aunt of Raquel Brown is her name. She tells me that she is the guardian of 14-year-old Amoria Brown. She says Amoria left the apartment here in El Sereno around 9 p.m. last night with the baby. Amoria's aunt says she had just taken her in the last month after she was released from juvenile hall in Barstow.
She got released from juvenile hall last month. The baby right there is what? Is a 3-week-old or something like that right there. She just took her in, so that means that she was in juvie at 14 years old while pregnant. Go ahead. Oh, no. My bad. She was pregnant at 13.
She believes Amoria left to return to the high desert. Now, Brown says Amoria had the baby premature 3 weeks ago and had just gotten out of the hospital. The baby takes daily medicine for a heart condition, which Amoria left without.
She done left the damn house. Sound like she's a troubled child.
That baby was premature, and we just found out that she has heart problems, and she's currently on medications. It's just a lot right now. Like,
that baby Alpha having her real. You say she ain't missing, she working.
Trying to take it all in, process it. I just want the baby to be okay. Like, she's not a bad mom. I'm not gonna say like she's bad.
You're not gonna say she's bad, and you're not gonna say that she's bad mom. She's missing, which I do believe that she done ran off on the plug. She left without her baby medicine. I'm not gonna say that she's a bad mom. They believe that she's up in the high desert with the newborn. Go ahead.
Hey, like, she's not a bad mom. I'm not gonna say.
We are liars. I just got finished trying to tell y'all. We live on the lie. We can't even tell the damn truth about who good and who bad.
Hey, like, she's bad. She's young. Like, you know, I can't just expect her to change.
So young takes the place of her being a bad mother. She's not bad. She's young. Whoa, wait, what? The child has a heart condition. The child was prescribed medicine. She don't have the child's medicine, and she done ran off some damn well. In my opinion, she done ran off.
Not a bad mom. I'm not gonna say like she's bad. She's young. Like, you know, I can't just expect her to change overnight. Like,
you don't expect her to know that a baby has a condition who the prescription been prescribed to. You don't expect her to know to get, and we allow them to be mothers. I just want y'all to think about what she just had to say. I don't expect her to change overnight, but we allow them to be parents, whole parents out here. Her body, her baby. She don't expect her to change overnight. It's not a change overnight. It's common sense. A baby needs medication that she was there for, that got prescribed to her, and she done ran off and left the damn medication. What do you mean change overnight? This shit is simple.
I mean, so I do want to make that clear, but I'm here to help.
She don't want your help, baby. She want to do her own. She grown.
Amoria Brown is about 5'4", approximately 140 pounds. She was last seen wearing a multicolored shirt, gray shorts, and gray sandals. Now, Amoria's aunt believes that she is in Victorville, but she doesn't know who she's with. She's asking anyone with information to please contact the LAPD.
I believe that she's in Victorville, so she must have been in Victorville once before. You say the baby daddy probably 31, probably is up in the mountains. You know, she up in the hills and stuff like that right there. She want to be on her own. She want to be her own person. Her body, her baby. She grown. Willie, she just a bit. That baby done pushed out a whole human. She don't know no better, but she know how to go ahead up in the mountains if that's where she is. She know how to climb on up to where she need to go ahead on and go since she out here missing if she had done left on her own. She know how to do all that shit right there. But she too young to know that the baby need medication. That's what's up. Y'all keep y'all eyes peeled for this young grown mama right here. She just 14, Willie. Hell, and she was hunching when she was 12 or 13. And isn't it? Watch this. If you take a person's life at 13 or 14, you can get life in prison. Shout out to Baby K. Shout out to Baby K. He was 14 when he drawed down on Lil Buddy. I think he was 15 when he drawed down on the 14-year-old on the school bus, and they just sentenced him. Hell, they gave him 60, but they took back 35 and gave him 25. He was just 15 though, right? He was a year older than her. He get to go to prison. That's what's up. And a lot of us champion him going to prison because he was in a attempted murder situation and he knocked off one of his partner's sister. He just a baby. That's what's up. That's what's up. Now, because she young, she don't know no damn better. I can't take y'all serious. Can't take y'all serious. It's a bunch of damn liars. It's real simple. Now, watch this. Now, if the baby just all of a sudden just go ahead on and die because the child has heart conditions, do y'all know that they is not going to charge the mother? although the child was prescribed medication that the child is supposed to take, what happens when a child has medication that's prescribed and the child is not taking the medication? What typically happens to that guardian and or parent? They can have the child taken away by DCF and also be charged with child neglect, endangering the welfare of a child. I can almost guarantee if that baby passed away, that 14-year-old will not be charged. I'm just saying. Shout out to all our educators out here in these streets. We have a story right now. We have an education story. A story about a educator. I think she's been an educator for like 30-some years, if I'm not mistaken. We have a assistant principal in one of them ISD schools. So I'm guessing that this is Texas. Assistant principal gets her eye knocked out. He gets her eyeball. Her eyeball got knocked out. They put her eyeball back in, saying that she might lose her eyeball and never regain her sight. Her eyeball, this like the thing that her eyeball, the thing that we look out of, knocked out by a student. This happened by a student. Well, she's going to speak to us. She's going to speak to us, and she's not taking any question. Don't ask her shit because she ain't answering you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ask her no questions. We just got to listen to what had to happen and listen to her story. Here we go.
Good morning.
Sam.
I'd like to thank you all for being here. Thank you to Corsicana ISD for allowing me to use this space. Please
Shout out for having her real.
Please understand that what I'm going to say today are my words. This is not coming from Corsicana ISD. First, thank you all from the depths of my heart for all of your prayers. They have given me and my family strength during these very difficult and trying times. Thank you for all the meals, the cards, the ways you have assisted us financially, and everything else you've done. And I'm so very, very grateful. I will be reading a short statement, but I will not be taking any questions. On Thursday, August 15th, during lunch, I heard our behavioral teacher call on the radio to administrators for assistance. When I arrived, the teacher and students were outside the classroom. One student was holding his head, having been assaulted by the student remaining in the classroom. I entered where the student was still irate and found the room ransacked with overturned furniture. I knew I had to be as calm as possible, and I spoke lowly and slowly so as not to enrage him any further. He picked up a chair and acted as if he would throw it. He finally did throw it at me, but I caught it midair. He picked up another chair to throw at me when another assistant principal entered the room. I used the first chair to block the second. He picked up a third and threw it at the other assistant principal, and I used that initial chair to block the one that he threw at her. After blocking the chair thrown at the other assistant principal, he threw a wooden hanger at me, but I couldn't stop it fast enough. The hanger hit me in my right eye and knocked it out of the socket. I grabbed my face while blood was pouring out of my head and stumbled out of the classroom door. The nurse and 911 were called. I asked for my cell phone to call my husband to come get me, not realizing the extent of the damage. When paramedics arrived, they determined I would need to be airlifted to Parkland Medical Center in Dallas. I underwent surgery as soon as possible, and doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined I had been blinded and currently believe that my damage is permanent. I will have to have an additional surgery to repair my eyelid because doctors are believing, I'm so sorry. I underwent surgery as soon as possible, and doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined that I've been blinded, and they currently believe that my damage is permanent.
They said the damage may be permanent. They believe it right now. Oh, Jesus. What do you do? What do you do?
I will have to have an additional surgery to repair my eyelid. And because doctors are believing my blindness to be permanent, removing my eye may have to be an option. I'm still believing God for a miracle for restoration of my sight. My teaching career began here in Corsicana. This tragedy affected not just my husband, my children, my grandchild, my family, and my friends, but it has also negatively affected my school, my district, and my community. Because of the numerous districts in which my husband and I have worked and the thousands of students I've taught, the impact of my injury, it's far-reaching. Chapter 37 of our Texas Education Code, which was originally created in 1995 to help protect our marginalized students with regard to how students are disciplined, may need to be reevaluated so that no paraprofessional, no teacher, or principal, simply put, no educator should ever be put in this situation.
That's a good question. That's a good question. Say, Willie, can she sue? And if so, who can she sue? I think that she could sue the state. I think she could sue the school board, and she's finna speak on the I don't know if I want to use the negligence or I guess it can fall under the negligence because of the resources. In Texas, there's lacking the resources, and they actually have the surplus to use the money for better resources for teachers, but they have not done it. So it can be some type of negligence here.
I fully understand education laws and the need for students.
Hell yeah, she gonna sue. Listen, her eye gone. Yeah, you better sue sue the country.
To be educated with their peers. Chapter 37 may need to incorporate changes to address the mental, social, and emotional well-being of these students. As educators, we care about our students and their safety, but we must also care about the safety of our educational staff. Our safety is important too. We should never have to fear being in a classroom with an aggressive student. Everyone's protection is paramount.
Take your time, sister. Shout out to King Pamper for the $2 super chat. He say, don't care, I'm sick of Keisha. They traitors. Oh, Jesus.
Overly aggressive students need services to meet their needs, but I do not believe the safety of other students and the educational staff should suffer. Lastly, Governor Greg Abbott holds some accountability in the safety of our students and our staff. For years, our schools have suffered unfunded mandates, which have included pay raises. Our basic allotment, which funds our day-to-day expenses, have not increased since 2019, even though we have had rising costs on absolutely everything, including new unfunded mandates. This is 2024. I'd like to quote a friend who gave me permission to use their words. Quote, if our students don't have what they need to be successful in Texas, this is not simply problematic. I hold that it is immoral. Texas has the 9th largest economy in the world, not the country, the world. Texas has over a $32 billion budget surplus.
Ooh, they got a surplus of $32 billion. Wow.
Yeah.
And they not paying their teachers?
We spend the 8th least in terms of allotment per student in the U.S.
The 8th least. I had to look up what is the allotment in Texas. Do y'all know that the allotment per child, the basic allotment per child, is $6,100? It's $6,160. That's $6,160 per student. I thought like they allotments be like 25, 30,000. And they is the 8th lowest or something?
9th largest economy in the world, not the country, the world. Texas has over a $32 billion budget surplus. Yet we spend the 8th least.
The 8th least. Wow.
In terms of allotment per student in the U.S. Regardless of what you believe this says about our priorities as a state, this is a choice. And choices have consequences. Article 7, Section 1 of the Texas Constitution states a general diffusion of knowledge being essential to the preservation of the liberties and rights of the people. It shall be the duty of the legislature of the state to establish and make suitable provision for the support and maintenance of an efficient system of public free schools.
See, now I just had to look this up. I knew it's supposed to be like really, really high. In New York, their allotment, and I want y'all to think, Texas is the biggest state, right? It's Texas or Chicago, California. It's one of them, but damn it, I think it's Texas. New York is $25,000 per child. Connecticut, $20,000. New Jersey, $20,000. Alaska, $19,000. New Hampshire, $18,000. Rhode Island, $17,000. You mean to tell me Texas is doing $61.60 bid with a $31 billion surplus?
I would argue that for Texas public schools in 2024 to be funded at 2019 levels is unsuitable provision, to say the least.
Do y'all even understand? I'm still looking at this thing. My email is thewwshow2@gmail.com. Do y'all know that Mississippi is more than Texas? Mississippi, $10,000, $10,984 per student.
To that end, I believe the state legislature bears some degree of culpability when our schools, our public schools, struggle due to improper funding. Article 7, Section 3A of the Texas Constitution states, 1/4 of the revenue derived from the state occupation taxes shall be set apart annually for the benefit of the public free schools. Without delving too deeply into the proverbial weeds, allow me to simply remind you of an earlier point. The state of Texas has a $32 billion surplus.
Paying $32 billion? Surplus mean that they got that paper. That means that they're not in debt. It's a surplus. They have gains. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a mathematician, but to have that abysmal level of spending in a booming state economy with a $32 billion surplus simply does not add up.
No, it don't add up.
Simply stated, Texas is vastly underfunded.
Wow.
According to a study conducted by the Kinder Institute, 73% of our Texas public school districts are underfunded. When schools are underfunded, all stakeholders suffer. It is important to point out that the decision to continue funding Texas public schools at 2019 levels in 2024 is a choice. And
the WW show, the letter 2@gmail.com.
The collateral damage of Governor Abbott's choices include, but are not limited to, academic struggles, student discipline struggles, teacher retention challenges, stifled program advancements, loss of student enrichment programs, lessening of needed student supports, erosion of parent and external stakeholder trust, decreased student engagement.
You say, Willie, throwing money at stupid won't create wisdom. You right about that right there. But if they increase the allotment per child, now they can have more programs. They can have more teachers. They can even pay teachers more because the more students you have with the higher allotments mean that the school gets that money to be able to hire better, hire more. You know what I'm saying? And they can do a lot more. This is also how the schools is able to get books and tablets and all of this stuff here, according to the amount of students that's in the schools and the amount per student, you know. So that money is really, really necessary. They need that money. They need more money.
To date,
I need y'all support.
Governor Abbott has failed to release these funds because his political priority is school choice. And it seems he...
Political priority is school choice. Oh, yeah. School choice. School choice has actually been costing the cities and the counties, if I'm not mistaken, just due to the fact of now your student if you live in an area to where your school sucks, your child can go to a school that don't suck, that's out of his zip code and or like your little area. But you live in that little area, in that little poor area, to where the school is failing at. But you can send your child to a upper echelon school. That's the school choice thing. So now, also that money goes to that school. It's taken away from the other schools. That hurts schools out here, baby.
Refers to perpetuate a system of the haves and have-nots. People fail to realize that public schools are required to accept any student, regardless of abilities. Private schools are not and do not.
Ooh, I like how she said it. Private schools is not mandatory. They choose the students that they want. You say, yes, she's a beautiful woman. See, now this is a family. This is a whole family. The children is behind the mama and the daddy.
Public schools are required to have certified teachers. Private schools are not.
I didn't know that. She just taught me something. How many of you didn't know that? That private schools is not required to have certified teachers. So what is the requirements for becoming a teacher at a private school then, if you don't have to have an educational degree? Is it just like a little AA or something like that right now? And then if that's the case of you, he say, Captain, you shout out with that right there. If that is the case that you don't need an education degree for private school teaching, and these private school students is getting educated, come on y'all, come on, say a YouTube degree, that's all you need out here. Think about it, y'all. Think about it. If the private schools is not required to have their teachers to be certified, then that kind of tells me that these teachers don't need to be certified. Because even in the private schools, the students is becoming educated. They are getting educated. And if they don't need certified teachers, then they is being educated by uncertified teachers. Undegreed teachers. Let me clarify. Let me make a distinction. A educational degree, like a 4-year college. They don't require the 4-year college thing. They don't need that. So then that means that nobody should need a 4-year degree to be an educator then. Think about it. You say degree and certifications are different. You have to have a degree but don't need a certification. Well, no. I think what she said is you don't need a degree. The standards is different. Hold on. Let's see.
To date,
Let's see, 'cause I
Governor Abbott has failed to release these funds because his political priority is school choice. And it seems he prefers to...
You say, I went to private school and none of my teachers or coaches had degrees. My dad was a coach.
Perpetuate a system of the haves and have-nots. People fail to realize that public schools are required to accept any student, regardless of abilities. Private schools are not and do not. Public schools are required to have certified teachers.
Certified teachers. So yes, that is a certificate, but the only way to become a certified teacher is to have a degree. Am I right or wrong? I'm just guessing right here. To be a certified teacher, you need a degree. Somebody tell me real quick. Am I right or am I wrong? You say if you are in school or had a certain, damn it, I can't see, or had a certain amount of credits, you can teach. So yes, you cannot be certified as a teacher. If I'm not mistaken, you can be like a paraprofessional or something like that right there, like a little substitute or something. But to be a certified teacher, you have to have a degree, right? Right. So what she's saying is you don't have to have a degree in private schools. You say, yes, facts. You right. You need a degree to be a certified teacher here in Florida. Come on. Here we go.
Perpetuate a system of the haves and have-nots. People fail to realize that public schools are required to accept any student, regardless of abilities.
So stop. You say you only need a associate's degree to be a teacher. Are you sure? So you mean that you could be certified with an AA to be a teacher in public schools? Well, if that's the case, then what's the point of going 4 years to get your educational degree? I don't know. I'm just asking. If all it takes for you to have a AA degree to become a certified teacher, then why get a 4-year degree? You say, think you still have to have a bachelor's degree. Teachers are leaving the public schools and going into private. Yes. Because I thought that a teacher's degree was 4 years. You say that 4 years is a doctorate. No. I thought to become a teacher, you had to do 4 years in college. Or am I wrong? You say you need a bachelor's degree for certification. Say, I am a teacher. Oh, so a bachelor takes the 4 years though, right? Because associates is 2 years. The next level is bachelor's, right? So that's a 4 year. So to have your education degree, you had to go to college for 4 years. So we got that part, right? Bam, we good. You say, yes, a doctorate is 4 years. You can get your doctorate in 4 years? Yes, right? I thought that it was 8 years to get your doctorate. That's what I thought. You say, Willie, you have to have a bachelor's degree in education to become a teacher. And that's my thought. That's what I always thought. You had to do your 4 years. And like she said, the public schools require a certified teacher, and in order to be a certified teacher, you have to have your damn degree. The private schools is not requiring that. Shout out to Simone for the $1 cash out. You say a student hit her, not a teacher. Talk about Patricia. That's what she needed to do, right? You say, no, Willie, it's 8 years. Is the 8 years a doctorate and or like a master's or something like that? 4 extra years for a doctorate. Yes, I am in agreement. So it's 8 years to get your doctorate. It's 2 years associate, 4 years bachelor. Masters is 1 more years. You are smart. There it is. There it is. That's what's up. Now we getting somewhere. You say, I don't even care to be a teacher. The loans are more than the pay. Yes, they is. You say, I'm a special education coordinator, was a teacher previously, and a para in the beginning, taught in NYS and Louisiana. Different rules from state to state, district to district, charter to private, etc. That's a fact right there. I appreciate the education. Here we go.
Private schools are not and do not. Public schools are required to have certified teachers. Private schools are not.
So now I just go back to what I was trying to say. You say you'll be a certified psychologist out here. That's what's up. Bam. Listen, watch this. This is what I was trying to say. If the private schools do not need certified teachers, and the students is graduating and still being educated in the courses that they need, then why do anybody need to be a degree teacher to teach? Why do you have to do 4 years in college to be an educator if the private schools is not requiring the 4 years of college and they are educating? Just saying.
Public schools are required to undergo state mandated testing. Private schools are not.
Exactly. And this is why so many people move their kids to private school, because they could skip that little state mandated testing, which I always thought was BS anyway.
These are
Because damn it, if I done passed the class, how the hell I need to take like a final exam to prove that I'm ready to go to the next doggone grade, which it makes no sense to me. I can't remember all that shit. You know what I'm saying? This is crazy. You say elementary through high school, bachelor, college need masters or doctorate degrees. Oh, so in college you have to have your master's or a doctorate. I should get my master's. I should get like my YouTube master's out here or something.
just a few of the inequities. By further decreasing funds from public schools, which are already grossly underfunded, as though those of us in education already know.
Yes.
To give to those who can already afford to send their children to private schools is simply wrong. It's wrong to have so many mandates that make
Say, I reckoning. I can't take y'all seriously.
educating our public school children more difficult. It's wrong to take money from grossly underfunded schools. I've been in education for 30 years, and I am a proud product of public schools.
She's been in the public school for 30 years. Wow.
So many mandates that make educating our public school children more difficult. It's wrong to take money from grossly underfunded schools. I've been in education for 30 years, and I am a proud product of public schools. I believe in public school education, but what happened to me should never happen to another educator.
Say you already a doctor at life. I'm in agreement. She said, I cannot believe y'all. You was wild for that. You say masters or PhDs, no certification required on the college level.
Mr. Abbott, release the funds because you are also culpable for what happened to me. Thank you for your time.
Oh, she gonna sue. Oh, this baby here gonna have a hell of a lawsuit. And since she's been educated for 30 years, she's gonna be getting her pension. And I think the state has to continue to cover her medical, if I'm not mistaken, because it did happen on the job. Shout out to D for the $1 cash out. You say private schools are not funded by the government. Oh yeah, you're right by that. Charter schools is. Charter schools is funded by whoa. I think the government is now funding private schools through the school choice thing. I think that they are do the school choice thing. That is, if I'm not mistaken, that's where those vouchers come from. Because somebody got to pay for it. But you could be right. You could be right. Lost an eye because of a public school. You say, Willie, she is calmly irate about this. Y'all is wise. Say, I reckon you right. I can't do it. Y'all is being y'allself. Say, I spy evil eye. I can't take it. Baby, sue everybody. Sue the president. Everybody. Everybody is culpable. Listen, Linda. Watch this. All that money done got sent overseas. All our teachers in every damn state is underfunded. We can't pay the teachers more because we just can't print money. Wow, we print money every damn day. Hold on. Oh. Watch it. Watch it. Hasn't at least $1 billion went to the immigrants in New York? Haven't at least, I think it was like 100 million, or between like 50 and 100 million went to the immigrants in Chicago so far? Nah, maybe, sort of. That shit could have went to the teachers. Right. that could have incentivized people to want to become teachers. Before they was giving all of this money away, we just can't print money. How the hell we coming with all these billions to give away? We just can't print it. This is crazy. This is really, really crazy. California is trying to give the immigrants $150,000 for first-time home buyers. Not you citizens. It's immigrants. This what's going on. And we showed earlier, like in Oregon is trying to give $30,000 to non-citizens for first-time home buyers. All of these states, the teachers is underpaid. I'm trying to help. How can I keep stealing taxes with all these questions? You know what I'm saying? Hold on. They had one more to where the people's gonna our news correspondents gonna be saying some stuff. So we got to go here with this right. Oh God, dog it, I thought I clicked it. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, what happened to my cameras? Oh, I thought my cameras had done disappeared. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, man, I need your support. We should be over 350 with the thumbs up. Is y'all having a good time? Is y'all having a good time? Is y'all really, really enjoying yourself? We had 286 people. Can we get over 300 real quick? Real quick. I need for y'all to hit that thing real quick. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Bam. He say my local Texas charter school called parents asking did we want to be teachers doing and since C19 no degree because they are in need. You is lying to me. They was calling y'all. I heard about something like that. Damn it. That was also, was that in South Carolina or was that in Atlanta? They were trying to do the same thing or something similar. They were just taking people. God damn it. Listen, we need people out of the community, man. Just come on around here and teach. Hell, I think they tried to do it in Florida too. I think that I had applied. Damn it, I think I had them did something because I came on the show and I was talking about, you know what? I'm thinking about trying to go ahead on to work at the school because after so many years they trying to give you old pension out here in these streets. And I think that it's 8. I think that it's 8 years in Florida. So, shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. They say they came up with a plan, 0 interest on a home for the immigrant. Man, we ain't got money for the educators though. I don't care if you're Democrat or Republican. It's stupid that we don't pay. That we're not. We is arguing. Well, hell, the Democrat Party is arguing having the ability to kill the babies. We not having arguments to educate the babies that's living. You said that they called you more than once. Damn, boy, I wish that I ran there. I'd have went on up there. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. You say that's all you need is a weekly planner provided by the school. Say, what's so hard about it? Listen, if the students have questions, tell them to Google it. I am just a guardian. I am just a daycare provider. If you got any questions about your math, English, reading, world history, and all that, just Google it. It's real simple. In my class, y'all can use your phones. In everybody else's class, y'all got to put your phones away. I would be the best goddamn teacher at that damn school. I'm trying to tell you something. You can use your phone now. But 5 minutes before we leave here, all phones got to be shut down, and I got to see it. If y'all break these rules, y'all can't use your phones no more. I'll be the best guy. Then I'll be the teacher of the year and only been there for 2 weeks. I'm just saying. Here we go.
A Corsicana ISD school administrator described in graphic detail the classroom attack that left her severely injured. Hello, I'm Steve Eager. Kendra Rogers read a statement to the media, taking no questions, as she described being under attack from the moment she entered the classroom.
I like that little table with the little tablet with the little TV, and he like standing on up in the corner. I got to do me a little setup like that right there.
For Sean Rabb in studio with her story. Sean.
Steve, under attack from chairs being hurled, attempting to defend herself and another administrator. She was struck by an object in the face that's taking something precious, both physically and emotionally.
She blocked all the big pieces. She blocked all them goddamn big pieces, but that damn hanger, man. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good, Shirley, for the $10 cash out. Say I spent $1 million on school and they still stupid. That's what's up. I'm glad that you're feeling well today. How is you really doing out here? Man, I appreciate you being around here, for real though. Go.
Kendra Rogers, holding hands with her husband Eugene, followed by family, walks into the Corsicana ISD boardroom. Reliving August 15th, the urgent call for help at Collins Intermediate in a classroom for students with behavioral issues.
And she got some good kids. Notice they stood back there. She sat down for like 10 and a half minutes reading. They ain't argue. They ain't say mama, mama, mama. They ain't cough. They did nothing. These is children with respect.
The teacher trying to calm an out-of-control student.
When I arrived, the teacher and students were outside the classroom. One student was holding his head, having been assaulted by the student remaining in the classroom.
What she describes is a violent confrontation, much more than what the district called a classroom disruption.
If y'all said the pat on the back, y'all have made it over 300. That's what I'm talking about with the likes. Thank you.
He picked up a chair and acted as if he would throw it. He finally did throw it at me, but I caught it midair. He picked up another chair to throw at me when another assistant principal entered the room. I used the first chair to block the second. He picked up a third and threw it at the other assistant principal, and I used that initial chair to block the one that he threw at her. After blocking the chair thrown at the other assistant principal, he threw a wooden hanger at me, but I couldn't stop it fast enough. The hanger hit me in my right eye and knocked it out of the socket.
I'm about ready to take all the hangers out my damn house.
I grabbed the blood was pouring out of my head and stumbled out of the classroom door.
Rogers care flighted to Parkland, emergency surgery to try and save her eye.
Doctors were able to reinsert my eye. However, they determined that I've been blinded, and they currently believe that my damage is permanent.
I know, like, we really don't want to like ask the questions, but I have to like say it for you good people, because I'm pretty much, a lot of y'all have this question. Did the eye pop out? Did the eye come out of her face? Did it come out of her eye socket? And if so, because you know she didn't realize how bad it was. It was just blood coming out. So did it come out of her eye, or was it like pushed back? I don't know how these things work. And if it was pushed out, who picked the eye up? I ain't even trying to be funny. I just be having questions like that.
Says it's time for the state to reevaluate the education code and how marginalized students are disciplined.
Overly aggressive students need services to meet their needs, but I do not believe the safety of other students and the educational staff should suffer.
It's not.
Y'all understand? Not now one of their phones ring. Not now one of their kids' phones rang. Boy, if that ain't respect.
Students and the educational staff should suffer.
It's not the child's fault per se, but it is the child's fault.
How many of y'all agree with that right there? It's not the child's fault that he was throwing things, but it is the child's fault. Shout out to T. Lee for being a member for 19 months. He says should have had a man vice principal to go on and end that, because them women can't handle all that. I am in agreement, and I was finna say this should open the eye. Damn it, I don't even want to say it like that. But this should make all states aware this is really why we need men in schools. This is why we need more men teachers. But because men is this thing called providers, it's difficult to provide for a wife and children as a teacher, especially in 2024. Now, I am not going to say that a man could not have lost his eye. That ain't what I'm saying. I'm just speaking on dealing with developmentally challenged students. A lot of these students is very aggressive. A lot of them is very aggressive because of their conditions. And I would say about 99% of the teachers of the developmentally challenged students, the majority of their teachers is women. And they're just having a hard time with these damn students. These students strong.
To be dealt with, you can't just say, well, you know, this person has a mental condition, so we'll let it go.
Yeah, we can't just let that go. We can't just let it go. What do y'all think should happen? Should he go to prison for like 100 years?
George Ashford is not part of this case, but works in both the adult and juvenile system. Ashford says if the boy is charged, it would be a first-degree felony assault. The boy was released to his parents and must stay in a restricted place. But there will have to be a determination made about his conduct that will include psychiatric evaluations.
As severe as his actions were, as they've been described to me, and knowing in fact that he does already have a mental health condition, Sean, I could probably almost say for sure, and his age, you know, him being so young, that's probably going to be inevitable.
The longtime educator says the governor and the legislature are complicit in what happened to her because they failed to fund public schools adequately to meet needs and mandates.
I didn't know that Governor Abbott was in a wheelchair. Has he always been in a wheelchair?
The amount of state money per student unchanged since 2019.
2019, $61.60 is the allotment. Shout out to George for the $10 cash out. He said this was an eye-opener moment for the community. Y'all is going hard.
I believe in public school education, but what happened to me should never happen to another educator.
Rogers and her husband, who's the Corsicana High School head football coach, taught in many public school districts. Her injury impacting countless numbers. Doctors have said her blindness is permanent and she may lose her eye. She says she's praying and believing for a miracle that her eyesight will be restored, and those many former students believing with her.
Say one eye and she's still acting woke, blaming the governor. He said, I don't know, Willie. Y'all is wild. Say, wow, we call him Hot Wheels out here. You is lying to me. So he's always been in a wheelchair. I didn't know. I did not know. Boy, you see, doing these stories, you can get real educated around here. And we ain't even got no degrees.
All right, Sean, I have a question quickly, if you don't mind. We didn't hear anything about this. It's like the school locked it down and almost seemed to underplay it. Her injuries are very serious. What was the story behind not saying anything or seeming to play it down?
So the district had no words today after she gave her statement. I can tell you only, Steve, there were HIPAA concerns about her physical injuries. But other than that, the district called it a classroom disruption,
right,
clearly,
which is much more,
with another student being assaulted also, much more than a classroom disruption.
All right.
You say, yes, he rolling to the board and all. Y'all is wild out here. Listen, how many of y'all think that this student should be reprimanded, held accountable for a situation? Because is they talking about, is she a assistant principal at a high school? Because I know that they said that her husband is a coach at a high school. I don't know if, what hell, why don't I just look it up then? Corsicana, how do you pronounce it? Corsicana ISD. Corsicana ISD is an independent school district. Okay, ISD is a public school based in Corsicana, Texas. Got it. But what kind of school is this? Is it a high, middle, or elementary? Because in none of the articles are they telling me. I'm waiting on you good people to tell me, did she work in the high school? Corsicana, yada, injury, yada, assistant principal was at the airport. Well, she went at the airport. She was on a helicopter. Behavioral teacher, yada, classroom. I'm not finding out which school she worked in, though. She was in the middle school? She was in the middle school. Oh, because I also heard that dude say yes, and with the age of the student. The only reason that I was asking that right there, because if this student does not be held accountable, I think that that's strange, that a student wouldn't be held accountable and she lost her eye. But for the Florida teen who pummeled a teacher's aide over his Nintendo Switch, remember, he learned his fate. He got 5 years in prison. He got 5 years for jumping on a bit. You know. This student took out a woman's eye. Like it, boop, out. There has to be charges. You say you can't spell middle without the I. Boy, y'all dangerous out here in these doggone street, man. Listen, he got to be held accountable. I wouldn't give a damn, boy. I done lost my goddamn eye. Should we do like an eye for an eye? He lose his eye. I do understand that he's challenged and all that fly shit. I wouldn't give a who. But y'all slide up at your mammy high, for real. Because he came out of your monkey. Huh? You say, Fantasia, when I see you, man, we got to move it right along. Boy, I can't do this with y'all. Y'all is wild. Y'all some wild people. Bam. What do we have here? Here, we're going to say that right there till tomorrow. We ain't going to do nothing with that right there. Damn it, what time it is? Oh, damn it. We got one of these right here. We got a 19-year-old that we can talk about. Hell, if you're just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. Need to support around here in the doggone streets. We have 323 thumbs ups. You say no eyewitnesses. Bam. And then we also have to think about this. Was there any cameras inside of the room? It should have been cameras inside of that room. You say she can only watch her 12, her 6, and her 9. So she can't watch her 3? Can't take y'all serious. Wow. You wrong for the hold on. He say, Willie, what's next on the itinerary? And say, moving right along. Listen. We have a 19-year-old woman who was shot and killed during a fight. She was in a tussle. Boop, 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 in Fresno.
It's developing now the search for a woman wanted as an accessory to a weekend. Murder in Northeast Fresno. Police say 19-year-old Aliyah Bondman got into a fight with another woman who was accused of shooting and killing her. Investigators say the suspect's friend helped in this cold-blooded crime, destroying the lives of everyone involved.
Too young and senseless. We have 2 lives that are completely ruined. One that is gone and one that will be presumably, provided the district attorney's office files the charges for murder, will probably send that person away for a very, very long time.
The fight broke out early Saturday morning near a Rite Aid on Cedar and Nees in Northeast Fresno. Action News reporter Brianna Willis joins us live from that location with how the victim's mother wants her daughter to be remembered.
Say shout out to Houston for the $2 super chat. You say she can't even say to the students, "I see you."
Brianna?
Warren, Bondman's mom tells me she always looked out for others. Take a look at this. This memorial with candles, flowers, and even balloons is just one testament to how much she meant to her friends and family.
Yeah, she was a little cutie. Aww.
Remembering 19-year-old Aliyah Bondman after Fresno police say she was senselessly killed Saturday morning in Northeast Fresno.
Aliyah was very energetic and
this is the victim's mother.
She was a tough cookie.
Her mom says Bondman was the youngest of 3 and her only daughter. She was working as a nail tech and dreamed of attending nursing school, but she says her best quality was always helping her friends.
Just loving with a bright future. She cared a lot about everybody and everything.
Say she ain't got no tears.
Fresno police say gunfire erupted after Bondman was in a fight with 21-year-old Penelope Mayer.
You just never know whom you're going to encounter. And
yeah, and in my mind, she got into a fight with her. This was about that meat. Oh, this was about that meat. Her man wanted that 19-year-old.
21-year-old Penelope Mayer.
You just never know whom you're going to encounter and whether or not they're going to be in possession of a weapon, whether it be a firearm, a knife, or otherwise. I think the days of just simply getting involved in a physical fist fight, they're probably long gone.
Lieutenant Cervantes says the entire altercation was captured on cell phone video. Detectives arrested Mayer Sunday. She's booked into jail on 1 count of murder. But they also say that 18-year-old Nevaeh Solomon is wanted for being an accessory to the crime.
Go 18-year-old Nevaeh. That baby got a tattoo on her neck. I ain't saying people with tattoos on their necks is bad people. I'm just saying that baby got a tattoo on her neck. This is her Instagram photo right here, too, in case y'all was wondering. Yes.
An accessory to the crime.
If Nevaeh Solomon is watching this, please do everybody a favor. Turn yourself in.
You say nobody is cute, covered in blood.
We don't want to see anybody else get hurt.
Through memorials and vigils,
turn yourself in.
Bondman's mom is now focused on keeping her daughter's memory alive.
I love her, and wherever she's at, I hope she's surrounded by loved ones too, and that she's just walking in peace.
I also received several messages today from Bondman's friends who say she helped them in the tough times and brought so much joy to their lives.
Say her IG photo, boy.
Now family members have now set up a GoFundMe to help with funeral expenses. We have that link for you on our website, abc30.com.
Somebody just said that she had insurance. Somebody just said she had insurance, and the news say we got a GoFundMe to look at. Let's go ahead on and look at it. I have to be more careful. I wish that I would have watched this earlier so I could have known and I could have had it already pulled up. But don't worry about it, because we finna search for it real quick on this story. Got to go fund me account. Who am I? I am somebody. Bam. Put it on up there real quick. Listen, if y'all would like to help out the family, they just need $2,500. $2,500? Oh, she finna cremate that baby. She finna go out on the cremate that baby. Go to GoFundMe and type in honoring Aaliyah Bunman's her memory. $2,500. She damn near halfway there. Shortly before 3 a.m. Oh, this is 3 o'clock in the morning. This is 3 o'clock in the morning, and she a nail taking. She had aspirations to be a nurse out here in this street. Dreams of going to nail school. But shortly before 3 a.m. on Saturday, August 24, 2024, officers from the Northwest Police District responded to the Rite Aid parking lot. Y'all at the Rite Aid going through it. At 827 North Cedar Avenue regarding a shooting victim. Officers arrived and located 19-year-old Aaliyah Bondman on the ground, suffering from a single gunshot wound to the upper body. Officers and EMS personnel provided first aid on the scene and transported her to St. Agnes Hospital for medical treatment. Bondman did not survive her injuries and was pronounced deceased at 6:33 a.m. So she got shot around 3 o'clock. She held on for like 3 good hours. 3 hours, about 20-something minutes, something like that right there. He said the homicide detectives began their investigation and learned that prior to the shooting, Bondman was in a physical disturbance with 21-year-old Penelope Mayer, something like that. During the fight, Mayer fired a handgun once at Bondman. So she hit the target. She hit who she was shooting at. She hit who she was shooting at, killing her. Detectives also identified Nevaeh Solomon as the person who aided Mara during the shooting. Damn it, where's my mouse? Aaliyah was the prettiest girl. That's probably why they were fighting, because she was the prettiest of them all. She was the prettiest girl. She was so fun and full of life, so lovely and goofy at the light. No, and the light in the dark room. She was the type to give her last dollar if she knew it could help someone. We are making this GoFundMe to assist with putting our sweet girl to rest. If y'all would like to help the family, GoFundMe honoring Aaliyah out here in these streets. She was the prettiest. She was the prettiest. Shout out to Internet OG for the $2 super chat. He said $2,500. They must gonna bury her in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? Listen. This was in Chicago, and this is in California, right? I think this was in California. Let me go back to the show. This was in what state this was in, y'all? North Cedar something. North Cedar Road. Look. What is this area called right here? I don't even know the dog. Fresno is California, right? Bam. Fresno is California. So what we should do right here is, how much does it cost to be cremated in Fresno, California? Let's see what AI come up with. How much is the cremation cost in Fresno, California? Shit, that right on the money right there. Look. Watch this. The ceremony process goes ahead, and then the cremated remains are returned to the family, generally in a temporary urn. The average cost of a direct cremation in Fresno is $1,520. This reflects the wide range of pricing in the city, starting from just under $1,200. The mama asked for just what she had done needed, $1,500. That's all she needed, $1,500. She don't want to like buy like an outfit or nothing like that right there. Just damn it, $1,500 is all I need. Nothing more, nothing less. I'm just trying to, lay my baby down to rest. That's it. Damn, boy, it's cheap in California. Keep doing what y'all doing out there in these doggone street. Stop spending all that money by burying your damn children. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Hold on. We got an incident. We got a man. Oh, this is Florida. Oh. We be doing the most. We sure enough do be out here doing the most. Let me make sure I grab this right. Why is this not showing up how I needed to show up? Damn it. Put that back like that. Hell, if y'all just not coming on in, we need some more thumbs ups. I need your support around here in these doggone streets. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I can't do it without you good people. Like I always say, we're at 338 thumbs up. I know we can hit 400. I think that y'all really is some decent people. Thank y'all. We have a situation. We have a Florida man. Florida might say, stand your ground, say, bust a bitch, go home, say, please don't run up. When fifth our life stay. A Florida man kills his wife while his kids was inside the house. Where else they supposed to be when you knock your little off?
We have this just into our newsroom. Chilling 911 calls made by a child on Saturday night in St. Cloud. Police say the child's father shot and killed his mom and then shot at police. We do want to warn you, these calls can be hard to listen to.
Oh, he for real now.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened. My dad and my mom had been fighting, and my mom started screaming, and my dad shot her.
Okay, just bear with me. I'm sending help, okay? Stay on the line.
Okay.
Just take a deep breath, okay?
I can't believe this shit.
You can hear the panic. That child is one of two children. They were 24 and 10. They escaped the home after police say their father, Jose Otero Fontanez, shot his wife after an argument. Now, this audio came to us on the same day that this new video of his Otero Fontanez's arrest, I should say, is released. And this it'll show the moment that the suspect fired off rounds at police while they were responding to the calls for help here right now.
So they had a 24 and a 10-year-old. So In my mind, the 10-year-old was the one who had to call law enforcement. Or
St. Cloud Police Department, make yourself known!
Who got that thing? Who they dumping?
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Oh, I know where they
And this all unfolded Saturday at a home in St. Cloud. Police eventually persuaded the suspect to surrender. No officers were hurt. None of them fired their weapons.
Okay. Put your hands out! Put your hands out! Don't move! You're gonna stop!
Put that knee in the neck. Put that knee in the neck.
The suspect, Otero Fontanez, faced a judge today. He's being held at the county jail without bond.
He got 4 names, so he probably got two socials. Go ahead.
Fox 35's Marie Ettinger was back in the neighborhood today. She spoke with neighbors who are still rattled after police swarmed their street.
St. Cloud Police Department, make yourself known!
Horror in St. Cloud.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
There was about 30 police cars on the street, SWAT team. They had this whole area cordoned off.
Jeremy and Marianne Farrow were having a normal weekend in their peaceful, quiet neighborhood. Their kids had been out on the dock fishing, and a couple minutes later...
Nerve-wracking, especially when you have live rounds of ammunition flying around your neighborhood, and it being 3 doors down from my house. It's like I have 4 children, and very, very scary.
St. Cloud police say they got 911 calls from people around this home Saturday night. One of those calls came from a child saying their father, Jose Otero Fontanez, had just shot and killed their mother.
Babies will never be the same again. You right about that?
SWAT went out, and bullets started flying at officers, too.
What they did that night is heroic. Our officers, the actions they took that night to take this gentleman into custody was heroic.
St. Cloud's police chief says they sent in a drone to see what was going on at the house, and Otero Fontanez shot at the drone too, just barely missing an officer.
Ultimately, unfortunately, we still have to put our officers in harm's way, no matter what we do. If we can mitigate that at all by utilizing technology, that does help us.
Neighbors couldn't believe what happened. That family was well known in the area, active members of their community social pages. Several neighbors had been to parties at their house before.
With it being the type of community that we are, so close-knit, just to see something like that happen so close to home, it was very scary.
Otero Fontanez had his first appearance in court today. He's charged with murder.
The families, the children that were involved in this, it's horrible. It's heartbreaking.
Marie Ettinger, Fox 35 News.
You have this just in.
Damn, I wonder what she did other than holler and shit before, he had done dumped on her. Damn it, it got to fall under, I think, them 3 things. Well, hell, probably wanted to churn what wasn't his. She wanted to separate, or she was cheating. I think those be like the 3 biggest things that the 3 biggest reasons that we just go ahead on and just knock y'all off. Shout out to George for the $5 cash app. Say, what did the mom do though? We is really gonna have to update this story because I really do want to know, what did she do? What did the child hear? What was the argument about? What was the argument about? In my mind, again, is them 3 possibles, them 3 possibilities. Child wasn't here, somebody cheated, you want to separate and divide. Doggone shame. We got to be careful out here. We really, really do got to be careful. Y'all, I am looking at my Twitter. I'm looking at my Twitter right now. A matter of fact, I need to also share this with my Twitter so I can show it to you good people. And this is coming from, this is on Breitbart. Breitbart.com. It is a replicable website. Breitbart.com. I'm just not seeing this. Hold on. I have no idea how true this thing is. I don't know, but damn it, it's news, and y'all know I be having the damn it, I'm here for you. I'm here to do the news, so I got to, when it pop off, I got to go out and share with you good people. Cool. Let's go to Breitbart and see what we talking about at Breitbart. Or did I just grab this here wrong? I think I grabbed it wrong because this just not showing up the whole thing. Hold on. Wait a minute. Right there. Put it up like that right on. We're on Breitbart. Cornel West, it said, KK, Kamala Harris, offered me a job and debt payoff if I dropped out. Y'all do know that Cornel West is also running for president on the Democrat side, or from the Democrat side. He offered me a job and to pay my debt off now. Is this a bad thing or is it a good thing? Huh? You have to understand, I think that Cornel West is at least, what, 60? Let's see. How old is Cornel West? Oh, 71. I wouldn't pay back nothing I owe. And listen, I ain't paying back nothing that I owe. You say that is fake news, but this is on Breitbart. Breitbart is a replicable. I'm saying the word wrong. It is a trusted source, if I'm not mistaken. Huh? You say I would have dropped out. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, they're going on to give me a job. At least I can be at the White House. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to pay my debt off? I have no idea. Independent left-wing political. Oh, yeah, and he's an independent. The independent candidate, Dr. Cornel West, said Friday that the vice president campaign offered him a job in her potential administration and to pay his campaign debts if he dropped out of the race. Wow. Wait a minute. So they got a video of this?
Hey, it's Jordan. Delighted to be joined by Dr. Cornel West, independent candidate for president. Has been raising hell in Chicago this week outside the DNC. Oh. Palestinian voices any freedom to...
Well, if they got the video, then there may be some truth to it then. This is possibly what he said then. He said Breitbart is a right-wing media platform. Yeah, I have read a lot of articles off of Breitbart, but listen, they might be telling the truth because they have his words written down and they have the video to verify. So they may be telling the truth, but I do understand that sometimes we can put these headlines up and it can be wrong. It can be wrong. Let's see, because I don't want to play the whole thing now.
Just share stories and make a case for an immediate ceasefire.
Well, brother, I tell you though, I salute you, brother, and I want to push your text, that magnificent work on Flint. There's a direct connection between what you're writing about in Flint and trying to cover up the suffering here in the United States. You won't say a word about Cop City. They won't say a word about mass incarceration. They won't say a word about poverty. 40% of black and brown children living in poverty in the richest nation.
You're right about that. He said both trying to stop the vote splitting. Yes, I'm in agreement with that.
In the history of the world, the Democratic Party is revealing itself, even in this moment of frenzy, as just so hypocritical, shot through with so much mendacity that's hiding criminality, and the very fact that you got a genocide going on.
Oh, that should be like abortion is what he's talking about right there.
You got over 14,000 Palestinian children, let alone innocent men and women, who have been murdered, and they act as if that's normal and natural.
Oh, well, no, he finna start talking about our Jewish brothers. No, I'm finna go ahead on and moving right along. Moving right along. No, I'm trying to keep my damn channel. I wouldn't give a damn what they doing over there. I ain't saying nothing about these folks on YouTube. leave these good people alone. Let these people fight their doggone wars. Let them fight their doggone wars. But if he came out and told and said out loud that they offered him a job and to pay off debt, do y'all think that was a good thing for him to say and pay off debt, or just the job? Huh? You say, Willie, you is smart. Hell, I might be Jewish too. I'm leaving it alone. Nope. I learned my goddamn lesson. Everything shouldn't be spoken on YT. This is also why we go to other places to be able to have the permission to speak more freely. Yes, we don't do that. YouTube don't condone that type of speech. And we don't condone that type of speech either, YouTube. Yeah, I'm in support. I am in support of however YouTube feel out here. I'm going with the flow. You won't get me caught up no damn more. Nope. I could stand for some shit on other sites. We just can't stand up for certain things over here on YouTube. I refuse. Oh, we got a sex trafficking thing going on. We got a sex trafficking thing going on out here in these doggone street. And do y'all know that it's always gonna be sex trafficking? In case like y'all don't. In case y'all is hoping and hoping and praying that it do stop, it ain't gonna never stop, because sex trafficking has always been around way before we was born. Way before we were born. Hell, sex trafficking in other countries is a natural thing. It's a regular, like an everyday thing. It's nothing. Because in my mind, when the age of consent is like 9 and 10 over in other countries, like, you know, I ain't touching nothing. I'm leaving stuff alone. Nope. We not gonna do it. I support everything that need to be supported. You say, I think that you speaking of prostitution. Yeah. Well, the trafficking is going on everywhere. The prostitution is going on everywhere. Hell, I have a what is this doggone thing? I have been holding on to this doggone video for so long. It's out of India. I have a video that's out of India. Before I do this next video, what is my title for this doggone story? I think it's prostitution in India. I was like, this is interesting. Really interesting. Yes, the India's prostitution village. Yeah, I might do that story. And damn it, that's a 12-minute video. I may do that right there tomorrow. I may do that tomorrow on Humble. I may do it right now. Yeah, it go down in India. Boy, them young girls say, oh Jesus, oh, it go down around there. Whatever you're thinking. Dr. Umar said that they tried to pay him as well, so it is believable. Oh yeah. I didn't listen. I can believe pretty much anything I hear in the goddamn street. I just don't know whether he should have said it or not. You know. But if he's gonna stay in the race, then say it. If he's gonna get out the race, then I don't think that he should have said it. He's just a goddamn job. But anyway, look. We have, we're going to Alabama. Alabama State Trooper. Got an Alabama State Trooper and 10 others. Man. Arrested in Montgomery for sex trafficking. They done got caught up in the sting.
Officer under arrest charged with...
Back it up.
A law enforcement officer under arrest charged with trying to have sex with a child. A law enforcement officer under arrest charged with trying to have sex with a child.
He's among 11 men captured in a sex trafficking operation.
The arrest happened late last week. Today, the Montgomery County Sheriff's Office detailed its operation. WSFA 12 News anchor Sally Pitts has the message law enforcement hopes these arrests send.
Yes, that is the word that I was trying to use. Thank you over there on Twitch. Reputable. It's something like that right there. But that's the word I was looking for.
These 11 men are all accused of traveling to a hotel to try to have sex with a child.
All them trying to get with the little bitty humans.
But when they got there, they were met by law enforcement.
It's a problem if we got one child that's being endangered by people preying on our kids.
Montgomery County Sheriff Derek Cunningham calls the arrest alarming. The sheriff's office says the suspects attempted to connect with children online. through chat rooms and social media sites. But on the other end were decoys posing as children. Several law enforcement agencies partnered with the sheriff's office for the operation, including Montgomery Police, U.S. Marshals, the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency, and the district attorney.
We have grown adult men who are going to hotels to meet children, to have sexual relations. That should sicken all of us.
I think what really should sicken all of us, that grown men is going to a hotel to have sex with children. Not at the point that they're going to the hotel to have sex with children, for them to not think it through of how in the hell do this child got a hotel room. I don't. But it's sex trafficking, so that means that they have someone trafficking the. All right, bam. All right, I'm gonna take that back. Go ahead.
We as a profession, we as a community will not talk.
Nope. I can't even do that right there, because they was online hooking up, communicating with people who they thought was minors, and if they was communicating with minors, then they would not know that they was being sex trafficked. So they didn't even think, damn, I'm finna go ahead on and smash a minor inside of a hotel room. How the hell did the minor get the damn room? I think that that's really where they should get their time at. It's not so. Okay. You get time for trying to smash one, but I think that they need to get more time for not thinking it all the way through.
Tolerate it, and we will not take it.
One of the men arrested was an Alabama state trooper, Ryan Christian Rhodes. Officers say he resisted arrest. He has since resigned.
Ryan Christian Rhodes. Say it ain't so.
Officers say he resisted arrest. He has since resigned.
He was belligerent, and they had to forcibly take him into custody.
The men
As they should.
accused are from Montgomery, Deatsville, Tallahassee, Georgia, Louisiana, and New York. Sheriff Cunningham says his office is committed to protecting the children in our community.
Nobody from Florida. Woo.
We come together, we work together, you see the results. These right here are our results.
They hope parents will see these arrests and start a conversation with their children.
It's not.
You say, now, how do the child look, and what's the age? New users, propaganda, and wordplay. Bang.
Just the solicitation and the sex trafficking, the sextortion on these phones.
Sextortion. And we also have to ask the question, are these minors soliciting adults? Which we really don't care about them soliciting adults. We just care about adults smashing the teenagers, or the kids. We don't care about what the kids is doing, and I can prove that because they out here killing, and we really don't care like that right there. They out here robbing, beating y'all, pulling guns on y'all, and they being caught and released. So we really don't care about what else that they're doing. But if you try to hunch one of their ass, now they care about the children. Got it.
It doesn't matter your child's a boy or a girl, they all can be victimized.
They all can be victimized. So it's not just heterosexual people, it's homosexual people too.
Sally Pitts, WSFA 12 News.
They caught y'all, man. Damn. Y'all got to try to do it better when you jump. When y'all get back out here and you goddamn scream, when you get your little anklet on and you got to write your name on that little paper, y'all just got to try to find a better way. Because a lot of people also try to tell y'all to stop. I'm not going to tell you to stop because I know that you're not going to stop. I know that you don't want to stop. Because it's, for a lot of people, it's something that they just can't stop because they just like what they like. Just like I cannot stop liking women. Like I can't not just stop liking food. You know, I can't stop liking that. And there's some people that just can't stop liking the young people. So we may not agree with what they like, but just like you may like lobster, some people they don't like lobster. You may like shrimp, some people they just don't like shrimps. You know. You may like bestiality, some people think that is nasty. You know what I'm saying? Like, alright. But one thing about it, we don't have to like what each other like, but one thing about it, we trying to get and or do what we like. Y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Not Lightly News around here in these doggone streets. Man, I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. I hope that y'all was entertained. Yes. Oh, we got 365 thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. We almost made the 400. We almost made the 400. Shout out to everybody who was over there on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. I really do appreciate y'all. Listen, man, y'all please remember to go around to pleasantcandles.com. I need your support, man. I really do. Y'all get y'all something that smell good. Everything is Willie poured. Nothing is third party. Everything come through me. I'm just trying to tell you something. If you want your area to smell better than what it smells right now, here you go around at pleasantcandles.com. I appreciate that right there. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Y'all remember to come on back around here mañana. Come on back around here tomorrow, in case y'all is not Hispanic and or bilingual. Mañana is tomorrow. Come on back around here if you would like to be entertained. If you have been entertained, so you come on back around here, be entertained again. Do not be afraid. Hell, if you wasn't entertained, please come back around here, and I'm gonna try again to entertain you, and hopefully you'll start liking to be entertained by a player out here in these doggone streets. You know what I'm saying? I really do appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all please remember to go around to the Willie Williams Show 3 channel and watch the standalone videos that I be posting when I'm not live out here in these streets. I really do thank you. I'm gonna see y'all mañana. I'm out of here, man.